Hey guys, welcome back to your show, your favorite show. I know your one-stop show for everything beautiful, music, comedy, fashion, name it guys. 360 Vibes got you covered. And I am your host for today. And you know how we do it. The show can never be incomplete without my squad. I've got Joy Oma here and I've got Queen Alex Rayner. Hi guys.
Hi. The season of love is still
still in it.
Actually, we're still feeling the love heavily.
Love.
I hope we all experience
saw
love
Shaggy.
in different ways. If you were oppressed,
Guys, did you hear that?
If you were
Queen
oppressed,
said she
that's
saw
fine.
Shaggy.
If you were oppressed, that's fine. If you were not, if you saw the love, that's beautiful too. Anyway, it's Joyoma, Sheen_Joyoma on Instagram, and it's a pleasure to be here once again for another exciting edition. Don't go anywhere.
Hi guys, welcome back to the show. It's your girl Queen Alex Rayner. So today is going to be hot, so don't go anywhere. Stay with us.
Let's go on a short break, guys. When we return, we will dive into the gist for today. Don't go anywhere right after this break. Welcome back, guys. All right, on our first gist for today, it's about Chimamanda Adichie. Now, Chimamanda has finally revealed her twin, and she gave birth at the age of 47. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, at the age of 47. And apparently, she kept this on a low due to the fact that social media now, you know them, they are always good at bullying. Like, these guys are always there, they are, will I say, prognosing at all the time, yeah? They just want to know about what is the latest, what is happening around people, and to give you the good and bad news. We know the ones that are not real, they will just want to play them out there. But finally, she has actually come out to reveal these children to us. Ladies, what do you think? Do you think she did the wrong thing or she did the rightful thing?
Personally, I'm happy for her, actually. I mean, you having twins at 47, I can't imagine the joy. Like, oh my God. And twins are such adorable children, actually. And the fact that she's having them at this age, I mean, Chimamanda is a highly respected woman. She has achieved so many feats. Her books are amazing. Like, it's literally acknowledged all over the world, like in France, in UK. And then now she's having this little joy added to her. And I'm really just happy for her. Well, if she decided to keep these children like on the low for months, according to what she said, because she wanted to protect them from social media, and that is her choice at this point. Because even at some point, I was thinking maybe celebrities should actually try and do this at some point, keep some things private so that people won't start dragging things that are not their business, actually. So I'm just really happy for her, and yes, I at least support that, because they are children. It's not by force to post the pictures. It's not even needed, actually. It's not really anybody's business. But I'm just happy that she decided that, okay, she can bring this information out and we can share in her joy. It's just really beautiful.
Queen, what do you think?
Likewise, Joy said, I am really, really happy for her, and I know it's a good thing. Like, children are blessings from God, and we don't know what she has been through, or we don't know how far she must have gone for her to actually get her her children at this point in time. Definitely, everyone will wish to like have kids early, maybe in their 20s, in their 30s, whatever. But like, she had hers in this age, 47, and we know what must have gone, like
the whole
story and everything. So it's actually really, really good. And you see, God bless her with twins. Like, when you're struggling, you're thinking you're going to get like maybe one normally and everything. Well, God will just double your blessing. You see some triple, some six. I'm like, God is good. But I'm really, really happy for her. But I like the fact that she's even hidden, like, let her just, if she wants to show us, maybe when they're 5 years, no one really cares about it. But like, trust Nigerian people. At first, with celebrity, they just want to put it out there. Like, they want to just poke nose. I'm sure they must have even been entering her DM to be saying, why haven't you given birth? Why haven't you done this and done that? And she's not the only one. Funke Akindele also has twins, but I think no one in the internet has even seen like their pictures.
Yes.
There's even a video I saw them coming out from a mall, and like someone's video, hey, Funke swing, and she just immediately went to cover their face, like, oh, she doesn't want her kids to be outside and everything. So it's her choice, and I'm happy for her.
Actually,
yeah.
So guys, really, it's a personal thing. Nobody should pressurize you, rather, to do what you know you don't want to do. I don't really think she did anything bad. She just wanted to keep her personality on low, and of which it is very necessary. Really, it's not everything you push out to social media. There are some things you should just keep to yourself. Like, swallow them, bury them, keep them around you. Because times where you project them, they bring back what's it called, bad energy.
Bad energy
and negative
towards
things
like
you get, and at the end of the day, you don't feel well. You don't like what you are having that is coming back to you.
So there are actually a lot of celebrities that do that, likes of Funke, likes of Davido. Davido has twins, and no one knows like what they look like because I'm sure like they must. I won't say they must have learned their lesson from like the first issue they had before, but like it's their personal life, and maybe the wife and him, they don't want the children to be out there, and it's actually good. So now, moving from that, let's just go into another topic. We have this, I think everyone must have seen it now, this lecturer and student saga, the Unizik
battle of Unizik.
That went to go and be fighting with her husband. Her lecturer, sorry to say her lecturer. And it's just awful. Whenever it was like the video, it was like, trust me, 90% of Nigerians like, why? Like, why would you even fight a lecturer? Like, we're in Nigeria, not like you're outside. Even if the lecturer did something, there are like rules and regulations.
Yes.
There are people you actually go through as a student of a school, not for you coming out physically to punch and to drag, and you're biting him. And people, I saw comments of people saying, oh, the guy held the girl's shirt, why will he hold the girl's dress and everything, but why will you even respond that way to a lecturer? Like, there's some kind of like situations you see, I'm like, do you have fear? Like, do you even know what a lecturer can do to your CGPA? Do you know what a lecturer's tiny influence can do to your whole life in school? Guy, like, it's actually not even funny, and I don't know what you guys think about this, so let's hear it. Joy, what do you have to say about this?
Okay, first of all, when I saw the whole video, I was, let me say, confused, because it all started with her doing a TikTok video.
Yeah.
And then the lecturer, some say he tapped her shoulder, some say he pushed her, and then he said, excuse me, and passed. And the next reaction was this bad eye from her, like, okay, can you imagine how he pushed me? And the whole reaction was just like, it felt uncalled for on my part. And then seeing the fight that ensued afterward, because reportedly, according to what the lecturer later said, when she made a comment, like, can you imagine how he pushed me? He had to come back to ask, like, okay, am I the one you were talking to? Are you talking about me? And then he went on to ask that she delete the video where he appeared. And then she refused. And then he tried to seize the phone. And that's where the whole struggle started. We're not sure who hit who first. We can't really say what exactly happened because apparently we were not there. But then the whole struggle went on, and then she was biting and scratching, tore his shirt. Even her shirt was torn too, because it was a very serious fight. So she was wearing a dress already. Yes, and in fact that she even came out later on with her own side of the story too, saying that he attacked her, and she was crying and begging him to release her phone because the angle she came from.
You could just see that what she was saying was totally different from what played out in the video. And you know the funniest thing, she had like the mind to even release the video, because if the video was in her phone, it would have still been in her phone. No one was going to say, let me post the video, but maybe she linked the video, or maybe she links the video to her friends for them to maybe judge the matter, and
then the
somebody sent it to social media and went everywhere.
And now everybody sees what she did.
Everybody sees what she did. Like, so I actually don't like, for me it doesn't make sense. So Faith, what do you think?
You know, I want to say that, see, when you are being trained properly, see, there are some things you won't do outside. When you have a proper home training, see, you know that your elder is your elder, regardless of how they hit you. In as far as this person did not molest you, or like he's not trying to take advantage of you. If he's trying to take advantage of you, trust me, you can do anything you want to do at that point to escape from that person's hand. But if it's a push or a touch, like someone that is older than you, I'm coming from this angle. Respect should play out there. Now, this lady did very, very, very bad. Not your lecturer. Even in school, sometimes, your colleagues, there are some colleagues in school that you should even be scared of when they tell you, yes, now, you should be scared of them. That's your classmates. You should be scared of them when they tell you, I will show you.
I call this cost reps, people that have like
so it means
an edge
they
in
have
your results.
At that point, at your results. At that point, you should be careful. Do well to make them your friends. Rather than you, in fact, you left, like you went to a lecturer, someone that teaches you, even if he slaps you, you can always fight back the proper way. You can always come out and, you see people come out and fight for you that, oh, regardless of what happens, you get a panel for those that will sort out issues like that.
That's where you have the students' union coming out to say,
oh, rather than you retaliating immediately like a lecturer. That was totally wrong. So I am very sure that what happened in this school will show a whole lot of students out there that your lecturer must be respected. Aside your lecturer, and people older than you should place respect, courtesy demand. Not, in fact, it's the most annoying part of it here is she's a lady. I feel so bad. You know, there are sometimes that we ladies, we just act. There are some ways we act, and then I'm like, where are your home trainings? Like, where are they?
I think
this girl, lady, because the way you act plays out how you are selling your personality already.
True. And like from the look of it, it looked like she had like this strong backing. According to people in school, her mom is a lecturer, a strong lecturer. So like she had this good mindset that, oh, no matter what, something will fight for her and everything. And from another angle, I saw, like, I think that was over the weekend. So someone said that the lecturer is at fault, and now is at fault because why would he even want to touch? Why would he touch the lady and say, oh, excuse me? Why can't he just talk from afar? I'm like, oh, excuse me and everything. We all went to Nigerian University, and we know that some Nigerian University, once I'm seeing my lecturer coming,
you should give him space.
I will run, and I will make sure that the lecturer does not see me. That's why I feel like, Father, I'm smart. The lecturer will not even see me, so I'll run away. I'm like, okay, I'm hiding and everything. Because I know if my lecturer sees me, maybe outside the class or something, that's another punishment. And two, there's a kind of respect you will have. Even if a lecturer touches me, I'm like, sorry, sir. Like, I want to even calm down and like, oh, I'm sorry, because I know I'm doing
hard to touch you.
Exactly, for him to touch, because I know that he can easily say, oh, excuse me, but for him to say, oh, I think she was moving back and forth here. She was going back and going forth. She was like making the video. I was like, oh, that's the for me, that was the proper way. And what she would have said is, oh, sorry, sir, and left the scenario. But for her to turn back and roll her eyes, and when they asked her for the side of her own story, is literally contradicting exactly what she did in the video. You turned and you rolled your eyes, and like, why would he even hit me like that? And you hiss. That's a bad attitude. And you're writing your own side of the story, and you're using funny grammars that it sounds like ChatGPT. Like you're saying, unbeknownst to me, thou comment. Are you doing King James version of what? I don't understand. At that point in time, for me, it didn't just make sense, and she would have just said sorry.
At the end of this, at the end of this whole thing,
if she had said sorry, I think it would have gone a long way. If she have said sorry, because we are humans, although it all depends on individual. There are some individuals that are very quick to accept apologies, while there are some, because of their temper, they might not really want to accept that apology at that point. They want to go further and all. But if she had said sorry, excuse me, if she had said sorry, I'm pretty sure that it would have not been this, loud, this big. But rather, she was still exercising authority. Who are you? Like, your lecturer. No.
But anyway, at the end of this, we've seen how it all played out, and now she has been expelled from the university, and people were actually coming to comment that, okay, it was the right thing, the school was able to bring justice.
It was the wrong thing.
People were also like saying that it's the wrong thing, that, okay, why are you trying to expel her as if you're just trying to side with a lecturer? But then the fact that normally we know how people love supporting the person that seems to be oppressed, especially on social media. Even if the person did wrong, Nigerians like supporting the person that's oppressed. You get? So usually, in a situation like this, to be the lady that Nigerians should be supported. But if you read the comments on every post concerning this issue, everybody supporting this lecturer because apparently he has a good manner. The people he taught, people he lectured have only good things to say about him. So the fact is, people have been supporting him, like most of the people. And then this lady didn't have that much support, meaning that, okay, obviously the wrong side was from her. So please, most people are saying that this is not the right thing to do and all, but if you read through her TikTok, if you go to her TikTok account and the post she's made after this whole incident, she doesn't really seem very remorseful.
She doesn't seem
very remorseful. She seems like, okay, whatever happens, we'll go through it.
There's a post I saw.
That's her personality.
Maybe that's her personality. And maybe that's the kind of person she is. Yes. And regarding the post I saw, like over the weekend too, the person said that if it was an outside school, like a school not in Nigeria, the girl would have actually won the case because one, why would a lecturer actually touch a student? And now that brings us to Nigerian university and abroad university. This is Nigeria. I think we go to school with cultures, like we know that you are meant to have respect, and not just normal respect, but like good respect for your lecturer. In culture wise and everything tends to play out in Nigeria. So someone's like saying, oh, they should come out, the girl should come abroad, like go abroad to study and everything, and people are just dragging the guy. So maybe the guy is trying to defend the girl, like, oh, the lecturer did bad, why would he touch her, blah blah blah, not knowing that Nigerian people were ready for the guy. So now they've even dragged the guy again, like say,
he just carried himself.
Oh yeah, go and train they are calling her a goat or whatever, like, oh, go and train the girl that does not have respect outside the country and everything. But so it's actually unfair, but it is what it is. I'm happy it happened because justice.
I think this will make other students learn that you should respect your lecturer. Your respect for your lecturer is very paramount, very, very paramount in your department. Anyway, guys, we'll go on a short break. Don't go anywhere. Right after this break, we're coming back. Welcome back, guys. And Jeremiah has some leaders to give to us. What's up? What's the latest?
Okay, people, coming from the crew now of True Love. We are going all the way to the Two Baba Arena. No, people should leave me a beg. This whole Two Baba story, it has been.
I agree to.
It's like a series. Every week you get a new episode, and
in this country, all you do, make sure you have data.
Have data.
Even if they've increased data,
it's expensive now.
Make sure you have data.
And make the sacrifice. Because, okay, coming from this whole update, last time we were here, we were talking about how Tubaba has apparently announced the divorce with his wife, Annie Macaulay, and we talked about how she's now in rehabilitation. We didn't know what happened during the marriage or what went wrong, but we just knew that he has announced the divorce. So we're like, okay, trying to recover from this, only for him to come forward and announce that, okay, he's in love with an Edo State lawmaker by the name Natasha. And he came out to beg Nigerians to help him beg her to marry him. And the next thing we know, we're seeing like a proposal.
It's
a very romantic proposal. Exactly.
It's a series.
Like after the proposal, we're like, okay, you've just barely divorced your wife and now you're already proposing to another woman. Okay. And then allegations came out that she may be pregnant for him. There's no confirmation yet. We're still trying to confirm that. And then his mom came out. That's Baba's mother.
Series.
Like episode 5. She came out that apparently she suspects that Natasha may be using voodoo on him, that she should take away the beads on his wrist and necklace, on his neck rather, that it will free him. And then she also appealed to DSS that her son is missing, that Baba is missing. And we're like, okay, they were just celebrating proposal from days back. What's happening? And then just over this weekend, we see a video of Baba cruising with our beloved Natasha in a hair boutique, trying to get hair products. This is the person that was allegedly missing.
Declared missing,
declared missing by his own family members. So now what do we say about this whole thing? Because it's as if we don't even know who is correct in this whole matter. Is the mother right to be scared? Because now Natasha's an Edo babe.
She's meant to be scared.
She's an Edo babe. Not to stereotype, but she's an Edo babe.
Actually.
So she had like, okay, let's just say she may have had an influence in this divorce between Annie, Macaulay, and Tubaba. Like, why is it all happening now? It's so funny. All right.
So I think something is wrong somewhere. And now, before Annie, he had somebody, what's her name? Spyro? I think there's a lady, Peru
really
something. There's a lady he had before Annie. And now Annie comes out to say, she knew him before every other woman in his life. And she knew him when she was like 16 years old or 17.
She was 15.
She was 15.
Yes.
Wow. Child abuse. Oh, wow. So now, Annie knew him before every other person. He loved Annie, and Annie loves him, blah, blah, blah. And Annie's first child is his fifth child. Now, let's break it down.
Red flag.
So before he had kids with Annie, he must have had other women. Well, Annie met him before.
They were dating
before then. Maybe she was not ready or whatever, but they got married. I think he's the only one he got married to.
Yeah.
And now Annie's first child is his fifth. So imagine he had 4 outside. We don't know if it's the same woman or if different women.
Entirely.
To tell you that there's a problem before even Annie came. That's 2. And now Annie has not just, she hasn't even gone far. You are doing
barely 2 weeks.
Yeah, another guy. Like
there's something wrong. There's something wrong somewhere. I'm not saying there's something wrong with him, but like there's something wrong somewhere.
I mean,
they're not satisfied with the first woman, the second woman.
This is a 49-year-old man.
Will you keep going to marry? And this one crashes. I'm sure there's another woman too that will say, "Come."
Definitely,
come.
Definitely.
So like, what's really your problem? If you can't get it in one, do you think you get it in like the remaining?
I feel like the main issue we're having here is the ladies. Like there's a question I heard. There's a question I heard online. No. Like, who would marry a Tubaba? Like, who would marry a Tubaba?
Like, what are the ladies? People are going to go with the fact that first he's a celebrity.
People are going to do that.
I don't know.
Tubaba has entered sugar daddy levels. He's 49 years old.
It's not sugar. He's not yet sugar. He's warming up to be a sugar daddy. He's not yet a sugar daddy. He's warming up to be a sugar daddy. He cannot even be a sugar daddy now because he doesn't have the aesthetics to be a sugar daddy.
Oh my God.
But he is warming up to be a sugar daddy. When you talk about these cheese, like you see on trend,
he's keeping fit now.
But whatever, he is not even any sugar daddy.
But really,
he doesn't know what he wants.
I don't know what is really happening. This set of ladies now that are going for this same man, you know about his past.
Yeah.
You even knew about Annie.
His present.
His present. And then, like, you were just patiently waiting for him to let go. Like, I'm pretty sure immediately he signed. Bam! And you took up from there. I don't know, but ladies, can we...
Sometimes, like...
Can we? I don't know. Don't you like it when you are being tagged with one man, like a man that doesn't have a past?
But the Bible said that
a man that doesn't have a past. Well, I'm just so surprised. I'm just so surprised.
To a man.
But then
the Bible said it.
What's Queen?
End time.
10 women will cling to a man. You know now our parents, like then we have like a man who marry like 12, 15.
That was polygamy.
My own is that I don't have a problem if you're marrying 12, 15. Let's just know that this is what we are entering. And let's just say I'm the last person to enter. I should be expecting that another one will enter.
You marry
now
let's
just chip in 1 or 2 things. There's something going on now. We don't really know it. Ned Okonkwo and Regina Daniels and Chika Ike, something like this.
A whole lot of
playing out.
Question marks
don't feel
everywhere.
that you've entered and he's all another one will come in as you entered and you were not the first to enter.
Your time will fade.
Let's just share the national cake together and
women are
relax.
Women are still
I don't complain.
Exactly.
Don't complain. So if Annie knew that this guy was exactly like this and she... One, you can't blame love. Love can actually
make you blind.
But my love will stay in Jesus.
But can we look at this from this angle? Like, okay, we all know how starting a relationship from the age of 15. I mean, this guy was 9 years older than her, and she fell in love with him at the age of 15. She was young, and I'm wondering who was advising her then. Okay, I understand that, okay, it's teenage love, she really liked him, maybe they were friends at some point, and then she let this guy be her everything for God knows how many years. I mean, he was her first and only for so long. I mean, I'm not even surprised she stayed that long with him, because now she's like, maybe, I'm sure she feels it's normal.
Joy,
because
Joy,
it's all she has
do you even know what is coming
known.
to my mind now?
You understand?
Who knows if the fact that she's a drug addict now is because of what was playing in the marriage? You know, sometimes when your marriage is not going well, you just see that you begin to change. You do some things because you are not
looking for
fine.
happiness.
You're looking for happiness. We never can tell. Maybe the pressure in the marriage led her to become a drug addict.
Allegedly.
It's just
like it's based on what people have been commenting, but we can't be sure.
But we never can tell. Now, if
true.
Baba is going from one lady to the other, from one lady to the other, who is giving Natasha? I wish somebody can tell her now that Baba can leave her in the next
she's aware, Jare.
No,
she's
2 weeks and go for another one.
That's the thing. So some people, and I don't know, some people just play like they don't really care. There's a way someone will ask you, like, do you even have conscience? Do you even have heart? I personally feel that if I don't like something to happen to me, I'm not sure I want to do it to another person. So like people say, if you don't want them to steal your own, don't steal another person's own. Likewise in marriage too, don't go outside if you don't want them to do it to you and all like that. But now it now looks like it's not how it is again. Because for example, a girl may be saying she doesn't want to go outside to be with other people, and she ends up in a marriage that the husband is not even in the house at all. So you'll be asking yourself the question, like, who is at fault at this point in time? So we can't blame Annie. Maybe she was being faithful. We can't even blame. We don't even know who is right and who is wrong at this point in time. But the fact that Two-Face is actually moving on.
So quickly.
And then the one that is even shocking me the most is the fact that the mom said her son is missing.
I'm not surprised, Mommy. He's really missing.
Wherever you are, your mom is looking
Call your
for
mother.
you. Call your mother. Check up on your people. They really do want to see you. All right, beautiful people. This is all we can take on today's episode. We will see you on our next episode. Bye, guys.
Bye.